Welcome back to NBA Hometown Heroes, LeBron James.
Cleveland had always been on the map. One thing I always said when I was younger is that I wanted to put Akron on the map. Akron, Ohio is where I was made. I tattooed the area code on my arm. Me being president of the city all the time is just a way to give back. So yeah, we're on the west side of Akron now, where I spend a lot of my time at. You know, on a day off, you know what I'm saying, I got enough time where I can get to the shop and get my hair cut. You know, once you find a barber, you know what I'm saying, it's hard to replace a good barber, so I'm happy I got a good one. You think Brett Favre gonna come back?
What are you gonna do?
I think he is.
What else can he do?
I think he is.
He's gonna go fishing for so long.
Yeah.
This is where it all began for all of us. Every time you see my name, you know where I'm from. That's a big thing for me and for everybody that's in this city. We wear that with pride now. It wasn't like that a few years ago.
Right.
Yeah, to tell people.
Akron, where's
Akron, Ohio.
It's Cleveland.
I'm sick and tired. Yeah, it's a half hour away from Cleveland. We're sick of saying that. You know, we ain't got to say that no more.
LeBron James has been representing Akron with pride ever since his days as a high school phenom, when he burst onto the scene as the nation's most celebrated young player.
A new 23 growing up before our eyes.
His NBA career would take him just down the road to Cleveland, where his spectacular exploits have earned him fans around the world. But to the people of Akron, he'll always be one of their own.
James to the basket. Wow!
LeBron gives us a sense of pride here in Akron, and it truly, his entire career has just been storybook thus far, and he's Akron's #1 son.
It makes me feel very good that we finally got a successful black African-American man that's from Akron.
That's very good, very good.
You know, like I keep saying before, nobody knew where Akron was until, you know, LeBron James showed up.
It's funny because he kind of been saying that for a while now. Like even before the camera, it was LeBron. Like, all right, we know your name, we know who you are. But he always referred to himself in the third person. Even when I was beating him, he was doing it, you know?
Yeah, whatever. To this day, I always thank my friends that I had. Those were the guys who kept me grounded. Those were the guys who kept me humble. You know, so that was like our brotherhood. You know, and they kept me humble because they allowed me to, you know, not think about the glamour or everything that came with the game of basketball.
And it was that support that would help bolster LeBron in Cleveland as he carried the fortunes of the team on his young shoulders.
That sets the Cavalier franchise record.
James, youngest player ever to be
First ever Cavalier in the history of the franchise to win the scoring title.
You know, I hope people just, you know, recognize that I'm very passionate about what I do. And I'm very passionate what I do off the court, being a father and being a friend to all, you know, to all my friends and family.
KB, I'll holler at you.
Okay, in a minute.
It's in these times, back in his neighborhood and at home with his family, that LeBron is truly in his comfort zone.
Go ahead, Brycey. Show him your skills. Come on. Ooh, that boy cold. That boy cold. He's gonna be dunking next week. Oh! He hit a dry spot. It keeps me grounded, you know, knowing that, you know, I'm representing, you know, a little guy like that and, you know, his big brother, so it means a lot. Nana, you done? You know, if it wasn't for them, I'd probably go crazy a couple more times a year. My sons is the only reason why I'm still sane. They don't know if I missed the last 3 shots of the game that could have won the game or I turned the ball over. All they know is that, you know, they see their daddy coming out the locker room and, you know, they ready to play.
And to reward all those who've supported him, this local hero would love nothing more than to bring home a championship.
Breakaway for the Cavs. Gives it to LeBron!
Holding that trophy one day is my dream. What we do in life echoes in eternity.
Oh! LeBron James with no regard for human life!
I love what I'm doing. I'm very passionate about it, and when them lights come on, I'm ready.
The king of Akron is now the king of Cleveland basketball.
Thanks for joining us on NBA Hometown.